Sir Alex Ferguson's final season at Manchester United was the perfect send-off. After the agony of losing the Premier League to their noisy neighbours the year before, Ferguson ensured he finished in style by winning a record 20th league trophy in the 2012-13 campaign. With Rio Ferdinand scoring a winning goal against Swansea City, United completed the victory in front of packed-out Old Trafford and gave arguably football's greatest ever manager the chance to lift the trophy. It was a historic moment for the club and a season overall that will be remembered by all involved for a very long time. However, it wasn't just a 12-month highlight reel for Ferguson. There was still important business to attend to, and not everybody could be a part of that historic campaign. In fact, Ferguson sold no less than 14 players ahead of his final season, and they wouldn't be given the opportunity to collect that Premier League medal nor be a part of his Old Trafford goodbye. For some, it was worth leaving the club after their careers had stagnated on the pitches of Carrington, and for others, departure from United saw their lives in football fly off the rails. And now, with almost 6 years having passed since the beginning of Ferguson's final ever season with United, here's what's happened to the last 14 players to meet his rep. Richie de Laet moving from Stoke City in 2009, de Laet exclusively played for the United reserve team and was sold to Leicester City 3 years later. He currently resides in the Championship with Aston Villa after spending a season out on loan with Royal Antwerp. Matty James, another player who never made a senior appearance at Old Trafford, the United youth prospect spent 2 seasons on loan at Preston North End before moving to Leicester City. He remains at the club but missed their Premier League winning season through injury. Oliver Norwood nondescript loan spells with Carlisle United, Scunthorpe United and Coventry City saw him leave United in 2012. However, he made 41 appearances in Fulham's promotion-winning team last season and currently plays for Premier League Britain. Paul Pogba, ever heard of this guy? Famously sold to Juventus by Ferguson back in 2012, Pogba went on to become one of the world's best midfielders and was resigned in 2016 to the tune of a then-world record transfer fee. Zeki Friars. Ferguson eventually lost his patience with Friars in 2012 and after a brief reprieve with Tottenham in the 2013-14 season, settled at Crystal Palace for 3 years. He is now preparing for his second term with Championship side Barnsley. Tomasz Kuszczak. Yes, the staple backup to Edwin van der Sar for so many years, Kuszczak eventually became surplus to requirements, leaving the club for Brighton. Liam Jacobs. Good question. After leaving United in 2012, the Australian goalkeeper played a single season with Oldham Athletic before a shortly lived return with Sydney Olympic. Little has been heard of the 23-year-old since 2014. Michael Owen was clearly losing his edge by the time he left United and was reduced to occasional appearances in the League Cup. He spent a final season with Stoke City, before turning his hand to BT Sport punditry, horse breeding and even appearing as a jockey himself. Joe Call. Perhaps the weirdest career twist of the bunch goes to Call, who tried his hand at Gaelic football after being released by United. The former Ireland under-17 goalkeeper has made appearances for Donegal and occasionally plays football for his local side Glennia United. Park Ji-sung, an absolute cult hero at Old Trafford, fans were sad to see him leave in 2012 and ply his trade at Queen's Park Rangers. He attended De Montfort University to read sports management with a view to managing in the K-League, having finished his playing career in 2014. Dimitar Berbatov spent 2 more seasons in the Premier League with Fulham before spells with his Monaco, PAOK and most recently the Kerala Blasters. Bulgarian is now a free agent and has tried his hand at punditry from time to time. Joshua King. One of few success stories from the clear-out of 2012, with King going on to become a very accomplished striker with Bournemouth. He has scored 32 goals in 105 appearances for the Cherries, who continue to hold their own in the Premier League. Robbie Brady, now a key member of Sean Dyche's forever impressing Burnley side. Brady moved from Old Trafford to Turf Moor via spells with Hull City and Norwich City. The 26-year-old has also established himself in the Ireland team and scored at Euro 2016. Sean McGinty's career paths don't come much more complicated than this. Since leaving United on the day of Ferguson's last game, he has played for Sheffield United, Rockdale, Northampton Town, Halifax Town, Aldershot Town and now plays for Patrick Thistle. Quite the number of different outcomes then, we're sure you'll agree. From De Montfort University, Gaelic football, the BT Sports studio and, well, nobody knows, it goes to show how even United players can have their careers altered by one major decision. Should Fergie have kept any of these players? Have your say in the comments section below. Do you want to write for Give Me Sport? Get started today by signing up and submitting an article here. https://www.givemesport.com/write forms